This for every ghetto, this for every child living low. Hold your head up through the struggle, keep a good circle. Smoke weed, no cigarillo. It ain't all good in the ghetto.
Well, my name is D.E.L.F.T. I'm a record producer, and also I work with sound too much, and I'm a hip hop artist. I started making music right around the ages of like 13, 12. This is at 12, 13. I started getting into, the ciphers, freestyles, and learning to live in a family that listens to reggae music and also hip hop music. I developed essence to just, to combine the two and be influenced by the music culture. So I started getting into the industry right around when I was like 16. I was like really like about music. Some of the songs that we had when we were teenagers, it would still play on radio stations, and we started learning about what the music business and hearing words like the word business in the music when we started with passion. So, that's what it was. It is what it is. It started around, when we were kids.
Yeah, look, fuck with the way that we got it. This is the way that we savage. 110, but most of them lame and below the average. I need a 10, you need a bitch. I'm talking hundreds of thousands. Give me your crib, cut me your ride. Shut the fuck up when I'm driving. Who got the sauce, selling the dope, putting the end to the violence? You wanna rap, can get you a job, what you decided you're conscious. I'm building my city up, representing who we really are. As I see us in the media, on and I'm searching for millions. Fuck it, then give me a billion. I'm ready to put my city on. Get rid of the guns that my people on. Be trying to divide us like all along. Together we rise up before the dawn. Ghetto you call it, we call it home. Put us in just till we're dead and gone. They just don't like where we coming from.
We're talking about issues that we go through on a daily basis, whether it be happy days or sad days, or how people can discuss about politics, on the pavement, when people are talking about things that cannot develop the community and stuff like this, like what can happen if, let's say, we do this. Solutions. Mainly, I would say it's gonna help a lot of people when it comes to, if they listen to the album, everybody who listens to the album, and I urge the people to listen to the album, because this is the voice that also is needed for us as creatives and us as youth. You know what I mean? When we speak also, we need our voices out there. And I found people that sometimes you would think someone will get into the studio and rap about just simple things, like let's say, making money. Everybody is saying, I'm gonna make a song about making money, but to be exact with this project, what happened was like people will come with different types of ideas and they'll talk about their issues. That's why I say it resonates with a lot of people from the community, because they're speaking for them, and they're speaking also about the ills, and also how to find solutions and how to uplift also the people. So I really think it's gonna help a lot of people to move, to move like ants, or to also hear what we also have to say about certain conditions about the hood, the ghetto, or our community. There's different artists in here. There's like R&B artists by the name of Richard B, and there's a hip hop artist from West Bank, but he grew up in Delft. His name is OG Mob. And most of the artists in here is like from Delft, like Leo the Sun and Beanie, Koyo, XD Man, some of the people on the album. We have a Stephen Marcotte, who's also like, somebody who's like sharing an interlude about racial discrimination that he faced because he's of a different race also.
Let me tell about the ghetto life. You have to work so pale, no matter your stuff. Yo, take it from your heart, count it on your mind. Don't us brutalize or don't us victimize or we want our respect. Don't us terrorize or fune peace and love in our communities. Kale ngobunye ku society. We said no more crime, no more adultery. Yo, silwa nenhlala nokuhlupheka ipoverty. Kobufanelek nokubobleleka captivity. Ukuthwaleka nokuhlukunyezwa slavery, white supremacy. Racism, that we got the silver, sneaky cocaine, the ecstasy. What Out esitratweni many homeless Twelve sufferers Izifo ngezifo kuyafiwa many judgment Oh what a judgment People are crying men me punishment Lesotho mnekomoro I blame government
Like west side tilling, east side tilling. Now we top billing and we keep on grinding.
Give it vibe, like, you know,
Okay.
like west side chilling, east side chilling, west side chilling.
Born and raised in Cape Town, I'm a flitter to this day. My uncle was a teen, I school played the ceiling, yay. Moving from the suburb to this new project. I call it music, they got me no with no respect. Made it to a trick, I guess a little bit of poverty, I see it's game. OT got a documentary, now I got my own fraternity. Politics are greedy and they kinda killing me. NZO still working me, incarcerated Scarface, a trade place.
The artists that I work with, they understand, so they tell a story to the melodies, and they jump on this beat. They tell a story to these melodies, and the focus on that is to get these people heard. So we struggle to find that access. We're looking to find that opportunity that people like these can get heard. But at the end of the day, it's like people are saying that, yo, this guy's, man, look at this guy. This guy is like, but we understand where we come from. Yes, we understand that you may look at us different because we come from a certain type of an environment, but it's not like we are the environment that you're even thinking about, because we are just like you. At the end of the day, we want what you want, and we want to be heard, put our people on, because they're talented and deserve to be where they are supposed to be at. And yeah, I believe when it gets there, superstars are supposed to be superstars. There's so many diamonds in the rap here in the hood. There's so many people that are talented. There's so many people that are losing their skills. They would have been, they might have been. There's so many husbands losing wives, their wives losing husbands, their kids losing fathers, their mothers losing sons and daughters, their parents worrying about where my child is, where this one is. There's so many things that you see that we as a youth can show as a part of discipline to the world. The world must see us because we need it. We need that, you know what I mean?
We wish to like, you know, build that for the community, you know, to like develop the message to also spread to other communities, like, you know, like just the album itself, like D.E.L.F.T, you know, they stand for Don't Even Look for Trouble. So we want to also make sure that we can find you know, other organizations that also believe in the Pan-African movement and also believe in Africa Unite, and just to also liberate a lot of souls and a lot of spirits. Like people from like communities also need to learn like subject of like making their lives better, finding solutions to get access to financial stability, and education is there. But then we're talking about like street education where each one teaches one, you know what I mean? Like we get to, it's a little different when you're in class than when you're communicating with the person in person. So we also looking for organizations that can, you know, help us, like, you know, do such things in large numbers. Like, you know, we want to perform this to the world. We want to showcase our talent. Also, the people that are gotten the album, they're dope. Okay, so you need to, like, you know, get in tune with the infinite. You need to see what other people from this community can do, and we'll be in your community soon. Yeah, the name Don't Even Look for Trouble is not I didn't come up with that. That is how the street talk. That is a word in the hood. That is when you're from Delft, you actually understand that, you know, a lot of people say the word D.E.L.F.T stands for Don't Even Look for Trouble. So that's just, you know, it's slang. But then for us, it's also good, just because when we say don't even look for trouble, it means that we're not here for negative energy. This is the squad that don't even look for trouble. Or, you know, don't even look for trouble standing for the neighborhood, the way that people subjugate it, like how they think this is the way that it is. It's a place that trouble comes, never trouble till trouble will trouble you, you know. So it is to teach not to bring bad energy, is to simplify the cause, you know. Don't look for trouble, you know, don't even look for trouble. This is to create peace, love, and harmony.
It's a pretty rough hood, you know. You can't, how can I say, it's not easy to get access to a lot of things, especially as a musician. You know, there are musicians in the hood, but then some of them have been musicians for quite a long time that they haven't learned, how can I say, the system of the industry, you know. So now what they did is they blocked our way, you know. Growing up doing music in the ciphers and stuff like that, we would struggle to get on the lineup, shit like that, you see. And now I'm at a point whereby they want to do music with me, you see. And I'm like, yo, y'all niggas used to do this, and now y'all coming to me again, you know, wanting to do music with me and stuff like that. But then at the end of the day, it's music, you know, it's how you grow and shit like that. So I have no negative mind against them or anything like that, or grudges or whatsoever, no.
What we're actually trying to bring through across is the kind of situation that we have in our neighborhoods now, what we're currently experiencing. It's not the most favorable conditions and things like that. So something like this is just here to uplift our neighborhood, you know. I mean, our community as a whole, you know. There's West Bank even, there's Mfuleni, you know. There's a lot of other sections around D.E.L.F.T that also help play a major role, you know. So all of these sections, you know, and all of these places, you know, are also going to be part of the story, you know. So it's going to be more uplifting for the whole of city of Cape Town, and you know, D.E.L.F.T is like more like the center point now. It's like this is like the new hub.
This project, I believe that it's gonna help a lot of people, because what we did is like wanted to bring all the artists that are out there that are struggling to make ends meet, that are bored sitting at home, so they can stop doing the wrong things. So I thought if we bring them together, we can say the message across of like where there's art involved, there has to be peace. So the more time you spend in the studios, say whether you're doing music, you're doing poetry, or you're acting, you're safe from a lot of things happening around D.E.L.F.T. D.E.L.F.T is a place where I've noticed that most females actually, they are not working. I don't know if it's by choice or it's by circumstance. So I don't know, man. I don't know what more I can say about D.E.L.F.T, but there's a lot of potential in D.E.L.F.T. You'd be surprised if you go maybe say to a time, and when you get there, there'll be a lot of girls and guys they'll be singing with like powerful voices. It's like they don't know what to do or where to go. So I'm hoping that you can reach out to them, show them that there's a chance. You don't have to stay in Cape Town CBD for you to be able to get a chance out there. You just have to create your own opportunity and then meet the right people, know what you want and where you're from. Then basically the rest will be history.
Project D.E.L.F.T is about, it's a peace movement, and it's about having different types of people come together and then work on something which is there to develop like answers, and also in relation with the way the world is. Let's just say Africa for a fact, where we live, our community-based story, the soundtrack to our cities and our communities. When we look at the conditions that people live, and also look at the way that different cultures are coming up together, some don't understand each other. The communication is really difficult because we come from different places, as we put it. As when you come out here, let's say in South Africa, you're Malawian, or you are Ethiopian, or you some PN, you know what I mean? You end up getting a little, confused when it comes to language. So coming up with the project, it was about the way that I know some of my friends is from different places, as we put it. Some are not Malawian, some are not South African. We were thinking about, we had this chat in the studio talking about cultural differences, ethnic backgrounds, and things like of this nature. And we sitting down, we're listening to music, and we're saying, why do we have to separate when we can, talk the same lingo when it comes to music, So coming up with the project D.E.L.F.T is definitely something that is for the people from the community, because we are multilingual, mainly multiracial sometimes, but it is like it doesn't really matter because to us the project was about bringing people together, and I decided to capture that moment because when we had that talk, it was a very important talk and a topic that really touches also the elderly, including the young kids that we are also meeting each and every day. They're also talking about the same type of things that they want for their communities. So coming up with Project D.E.L.F.T was like to bring communication from different types of whatever, but for Africa and Africans, and also for the world to understand the status quo that Africa is currently facing. Black people unite, Africa unite, Black Lives Matter. Rest in peace to all the people that have gone through all of the atrocities, and all of the people in the US, we feel for you and we support your movements. All of the people in the communities, all the people coming from the ghetto, from the hoods, man, hard work, determination, and togetherness. It's going to take us a short time for us to just develop if we work together. And for the people that are starting up, don't forget where you're going. That's all I gotta say, man. You gotta keep going.